Welcome to VideoTestDrive.com. Today we're looking at the 2006 Toyota Rav4. This is the Sport Edition, and this is a third generation car for Toyota. This is a very popular brand for Toyota, the Rav4. The Sport, you can tell by the color-coded door handles, the rear view mirrors, the wheel flares. This car also features 18-inch tires with alloy wheels and, of course, the roof rack on top. This is a great car. If you're in and about the mountain like we are here in Northern California with the Sierra Nevadas and Lake Tahoe, everybody wants a four-wheel drive. And this has the on-demand system, all computer control. This is the way to go. The standard Rav4 powertrain is an upgraded 2.4-liter four-cylinder engine equipped with variable valve timing with intelligence and teamed exclusively to a gate-shifted four-speed automatic transmission. The smooth four-cylinder engine delivers 166 horsepower with 165 foot-pounds of torque at 4,000 RPM. Fuel efficiency is excellent in this class with 24 city and 28 highway on the 4x4 models. All right, test driving the Rav4. You know, this is a great car for the city. I really like the way it handles. It's really agile in town. And on the road, it's a real quiet car. And drives real nice. In fact, it's got something new. It's called electronic power steering, where previous cars have a separate hydraulic pump for power steering. This has a DC motor that controls the power steering, and it's kind of an assist. So if you don't need the power steering assist, it doesn't there, but the computer, you know what I mean. It controls when you need it. So really nice steering control. Also, this has some new safety features. It has front and back side air curtains, which is a hot thing these days. And these things are activated by a roll sensor. So if you're getting a pretty wild accident where there might be a roll, that's when they're deployed rather than an impact, which is important. As you can see with the stereo system and the console here, a lot of nice features in this Sport model. This features a CD player that also plays the MP3 and the WMA format CDs that you might make yourself on your home computer. And something that I like is that in the console here, it has the jack for the system. So if you want to, put in your iPod, which I carry with me all the time, you can plug in your iPod tunes, and there is a power source, so you can access your power source battery in the console, so you don't have cords all over like I've had in other previous cars where I'm actually trying to get out of the car tripping over wires. I think that's pretty neat. And this is kind of nice. You know, in the world of electronics with all the touch panels and that you find on the new cars and stuff, a lot of surveys have said that people really do like very simple controls. We have 3 dials here controlling mode of heat, air, also the temperature and the rear defrost. We also have the temperature control, and it's found that people do really like the simple controls. Now this is a 4x4. The button here is a lock situation that has basically an on-demand system for 4x4. So if you were in snow or slippery conditions, the four-wheel drive would be going in and out as needed, and that's a fuel economy system that everybody likes. We have controls on the steering wheel in the Sport Edition for the stereo. The stereo has a system. This is by JBL. It has 9 speakers in 7 locations. It has a subwoofer mounted in the door. And when I cranked this thing up, the only thing I had to do, I had to go back and tighten up the license plate because it really puts out the sound. The car is very comfortable. It has in the rear, it has the 40-30 split seats. The seats can come all the way down, and some versions of this car you can actually get a 3rd row seat. Might be a little cramped for comfort, but that option is available if you have a bunch of small kids. It's a great car. It rides nice, and it's the new 3rd generation Rav4 for Toyota. As I mentioned earlier, this the Rav4 does, and the Sport Edition does have 18-inch tires, and you can actually feel a little bit more agility with the larger tires on the road. as compared to previous versions of the Rav4. Around our city driving, EPA standards gives us about 24 in city, and we're about 28 on the highway. Again, I think if you test drive this car, you'll really be pleasantly surprised. For videotestdrive.com, I'm Ron Posey.